name is Nathaniel, and I'm addicted to... You might be asking, why did it just cut to black? Well, I decided to tell you guys face to face. My last obsession I will be talking about is onesie. And for that, I think I need a change. This all started back in 7th grade when I was told that it was pajama day coming up, and I was like, oh, heck yeah, pajama day. I can't wait to go to my pajamas. So then my friend comes up to me and goes, hey, you should not just do normal pajamas, but you should like do in a onesie. And I'm like, bro, what, a onesie? That sounds so stupid. I'm not gonna do that. And then I was feeling awfully left out. Everyone in my class decided, you know, it was onesie time, and I didn't have one. I wasn't cool enough to have one. All right, fine, I'll go get one then, whatever. I'm talking with one of my friends. She goes, oh, I'm gonna go as Espeon, like one of my favorite Pokemon. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. I wonder what I should go as. And she's like, oh, you should go as an Evolution as well. I'm like, oh, well, that's a good point. I just looked up like Pokemon onesie, and I'm looking, and basically the first one that came up was Umbreon. And well, that's why I have this today. Now, that isn't the reason I'm obsessed with them. Let me take off the hood here. After I got my first one, I'm like, this is pretty cool. This onesie's pretty cool. I wore it like once or twice, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of nice, kind of warm, but whatever. One night, I was playing Minecraft with them, and they're like, hey, have you ever tried like sleeping in them? And I'm like, sleeping in a onesie? That sounds terrible. Like, you're just gonna get warm, you're gonna get hot. Why would you ever want to do that? I slept in and I went. It was the best sleep I've ever had. So I don't sleep very well. I'm not a deep sleeper. I wake up from almost anything. Any light that comes in my eyes, I wake up from. I'm a very light sleeper. So something like this that not only keeps you warm, but also with the hood, it makes it so it goes over your eyes. It was basically like a cheat code for me to actually sleep. And I'm like, whoa, this is freaking amazing. And I did something that I probably shouldn't have done, but I wore this like a week straight sleeping, and it was like, oh my gosh, this is like the best sleep I've ever gotten, is wearing this. So I would throw it down almost every single day in our laundry just so it would get done, and I'd wear this exact one. This onesie, this Umbreon one, has gotten so much use over the years. I've wore this probably over hundreds of times. Like, it's not even a joke, man. Like, I used to wear them every single night before going to bed. Now, I didn't just get this one. I did get another one the next year then, where I got a Jolteon one, and I wore that one quite a bit, but I didn't wear that one too much because it started to pill, and I just didn't like the feeling of it, so I stopped wearing that one too much. So then I didn't really get one for a very long time, and then I'm like, well, I kind of want another one. So then I got another one, and then I got another one. And then I got the one of the same ones. I technically have 2 Vaporeon ones. I still have a really cool idea what I want to do with one of them, so I don't know when that's gonna happen, but I do have a cool idea, which is why I have 2 of them. It's a very weird obsession, and I get that. Okay, and I get it. I'm not beating the furry allegations by this. There's some justifications I have for onesies. As someone who is not a very good sleeper, I actually love staying warm while sleeping. So something like this keeps me nice and warm. I live in Wisconsin, freezing cold temperatures. Something like this keeps me warm. I like how it blocks out everything in your body. I'm not gonna lie. It's not like I've ever had personal body issues. It's just like how it is. It's nice, and it's just something I can whack on and it'd be good. I love the look of them. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I like the look of this. It looks pretty dapper, guys. Be honest with yourself right now. You're jealous. I'm saying this as I'm terrified because my window's open right now, and my neighbors are not outside, guys. It's okay. I waited for them to go back inside. And also another thing is, this is so good for rage bait, dude. You don't want to know how many times I've rage baited someone with onesies. Oh my goodness, guys. It's so easy. Like, people just call you furries. Like, it's the most easy rage bait you can do. I'm gonna make a little call out here. You have not tried wearing a onesie, or if you haven't gotten a onesie in years, you need to get one. I am dead serious. It sounds like so stupid. Like, really, why would I get one, Nathaniel? Like, honestly, for the life of me, I thought I would never ever wear one of these, and now I'm like obsessed with them, and I have like tons of them, and I'm like always checking on my websites to see if I can get more. By the way, if you want to check the websites, I always go on these 2 websites. I know they're like the same name, but also run by the same people, but they have different accounts, and they have different, like, they also have different onesies and stuff. So I usually use those 2 to get my onesies. So, you know, I'm not affiliated with them, by the way. I just like all mine from there. So there's more justifications of why I like onesies, but I think that's a story for a different day. Hey guys, Editor Nathaniel here. I just want to add a few things quickly. Basically, 6 out of 8 onesies I have are of Pokemon Evolutions, and that's because I do have kind of an obsession with Pokemon Evolutions, but it is also not just the obsession, it's also with just onesies in general. Another thing I just want to say, also, I find these like super comforting and something that is like really adorable and something that you can always fall back on, and that's why I also love these as well. Just that I personally find comfort in, and that's also another reason why I like these. I remember reading a few comments about people talking about onesies, and they kind of had the same experiences as me, so I promise this isn't just like weird Nathaniel shit right here, guys. I promise it's an actual thing. That one being said, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and well, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. That was so cringe. Bye.